Good afternoon, my name is Chris and I live on the island of Unst in the Shetland Islands. And today I'm going to be scrapping a door lock. Exciting stuff. So hang on in there and we'll go through the process and have a weigh in at the end. Like and subscribe would be fantastic. So off we go. I'll try filming this way around today, see if it makes any difference. Here we have a very nice door lock, which looking at it you think, look at all that brass. But we'll get into it and we'll see. I've already taken these 4 screws out just to speed things along a bit, which are steel sadly. And then this little piece comes off. It's nice and greasy in there, but again, as you can see it's rusty there. Steel. And we'll have a little look inside. We'll actually stick a glove on because there's a lot of grease and things in there. We'll have a go. That's going to come apart quite easily, I think. Nice steel spring. There's another piece, a little piece of steel in there, which we can just pull out now. That looks like brass to me. Yay! So all these little mechanisms in here are going to be brass. I've just got to take out this tiny piece of steel out of there, which comes out nice and easy. This is something I picked up at the skip day, and at first glance it did look like there was a lot of brass, but it's just gold paint. But mustn't grumble. So that's coming apart a lot easier than I thought it would. Oh, that's somebody at the door. And we're back again. That was a guy delivering some wood. Not to here. So I just gave him directions to the house down the end, which funnily enough has a very similar name to this one. So let's crack on with this. There we go. That's the last one of those. Another tiny bit of steel. Cool. Of course there's going to be one, isn't there? Come on. There we go. Now will that slide out of there? I think that's probably all steel. Oh, wow. Piece of brass. That's steel. Now, hoping that it's going to just... That's just a little bit too big to pop out of there, but I think with a little bit of persuasion that will come out of there. Oh, that's so close. That's literally millimetres. Anyway, we'll have a crack at that first. That's brass. Now we've got another little screw in there. So just whip that out. There we go. That's a bit of steel. It's always fun when you've never taken something apart before and you don't really have a clue what you're doing, but you know, it's all good. That's a steel. And it's absolutely loaded with grease. That's going to be steel because it's steel spring. And that. Oh, look at that. That's got to be a piece of brass. Yeah, nice solid piece of brass there. A piece of steel. So it's just this last bit to take out. I wonder if my cutters will go through that. It's quite a thick piece of metal, but let's have a go. These normally go through most things. There we go. That was not easy. And then we'll bend that up. Now it pops. Now that could be still there. It is. So that's going to have to be, it's probably might have to be knocked out of there. Unless, yeah, I'll get a hammer and probably a screwdriver and we'll just knock that through there. Should be back in 2 seconds. Alright, that was just a couple of whacks with a hammer and a screwdriver just to pop that out. Another piece of steel. That is all steel. So I'm left with this big chunk of brass. Unfortunately, in the big chunk of brass, in the end here, are some bits of steel. And I'm not sure how they come out. So, apart from that, it was very easy. It might be a case of, if you're like me, I'll cut down there, and then prise them out. But it's well worth picking that up, because that's what literally taken me the time it's taken for this video. I haven't cut anything out or edited anything, so it'd be well worth getting us some more of these. And we have, because I love a weigh-in, 327 grams of steel, which I think is just short of a pound. 11.5 ounces. And then I will count this as brass, even though it has got the steel in the end there, just for the sake of some numbers. And the brass, so it needs a bit of a clean up as well because it's got that grease on it. Comes in at 217 grams, which is, yeah, that's alright. Happy with that. That's nearly 8 ounces. So, all in all, if you get one of these door locks, it's worth taking apart. Happy days all round. Thank you very much for watching. Hit the like button, and if you could subscribe, that would be fantastic. Starting to close in on the 500 subscribers. I think I've been doing this for just over 2 years now. And yeah, it's slow going, but you know, we're getting there. It's all interesting, and we can all learn something. I still learn loads off other people's videos. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Keep scrapping.